Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back. Don't mind my one eye, it's already done. I had to test a look. If you don't want just a normal everyday look, then this is not the video for you. Today I was testing out a look for my friend who is going to a comic convention and they are going as She-Hulk and needed some help with their eye look. So they sent me some pictures, told me what they were looking for in their eye look, and I kind of mapped something out for them. So I'm recording this video to help them out and give them a step-by-step guide as to how to get this look. Maybe if you're interested, I can post a picture of his look at the convention to see how he made out. So all the brushes I'm going to be using today, I am sending to him to use. I am going to clean and disinfect them before that, and I'm sending him this palette as well. I am using the Violet Voss, the Rainbow Eyeshadow palette. I have several rainbow eyeshadow palettes, and it's not that I didn't like this one, I really do. It's just that this one has the shades that he needs, so I'm gonna part with it. So one thing that might not look right with this look right now is that my face is supposed to be green and it's not. I'm not going full green. I don't have that makeup and I just don't want to do it. I don't want to be stained forever. And another thing is, what I saw in the pictures is your eyebrows should be like a black color. My suggestion is to use this palette and use the black shade Eclipse and use this double-ended Tarte brow brush that comes with their brow mousse. What you don't want to do is you don't want to dip right into this black and then try to put it right on your eyebrow. If you do, it's going to disperse and it won't look right. So I'm sure this guy is not going to have Smashbox Primer Water or Max Fix Plus, so just run it under the water, get it damp, and then dip into the black shade and then just slowly build your eyebrow. And you could use the other spoolie side and kind of brush it through. Just work slow. It's nothing crazy. You don't have to make it super black, just something to make your eyebrows stand out with that green makeup, and it'll also help the eyeshadow look pop as well. To have this video be a better aid, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more, and these steps are going to take a little bit longer. I'm going to show them a little bit longer than I normally do, so please bear with me if you're a regular viewer and you know all of these tips that I'm saying. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use is this Morphe Crease brush, and we're going to go into the pink shade Flamingo, and you want to dip in, and then so you don't make a mess, you want to tap off the excess. Otherwise, it's going to like poof and be all over your eye how you don't want it, and it's gonna fall out all over your green makeup that you already have set down. So you wanna take that and you wanna put it, if you open your eye and you see where your crease is, you wanna put it above that and where your eye crease is as well. So just keep dipping back in and build up that color. So I know we need to make this pink really stand out because it kind of gets muted with the rest of the shades. So you can dip in and actually just like, instead of doing like windshield wiper motions, you could just punch in like this to build it up and then do the windshield wiper motions to sort of blend it out. And then I want to take a little bit more, and where it ends, I'm taking it really far out of my eye for a crazy look, and where it ends you want to just go there and bring it down and into your eye and just do the same thing, building it up as much as you want to. All of these brushes are labeled, so it should be helpful. So the next brush I'm going to use is the Real Techniques Brow Highlighter Brush. I'm going to go into the shade Pearl, and we're going to put some right underneath our eyebrow, which should be our black eyebrow, to build a nice highlight. Once you have your brow, go back in and just stamp some in the inner corner of your eye, and maybe bring it just a tiny bit up. Here comes the scary part for me. Next we are going to use the shading brush, and we are going to go into the black shade Eclipse, and I'm going to very lightly stamp in, tap off the excess, and we're going to slowly build this up. So what you want to do is you want to find out where your crease is. So if you even want to kind of look up and shove it in there, that's a good idea, and then just do windshield wiper motions back and forth. This is gonna look bad to start. So yeah, you could just keep your eye open, it's not a big deal. This is just to lay our foundation. Oh, it looks terrible. Okay, and then bring it in like that. And while we're at it, just bring it down onto the lid as well. Okay, so this looks terrible right now, but what I did is I went back into the pink shade Flamingo, dipped in, back with the Morphe brush, and just blended that harsh line, just windshield wiper motions, back and forth, and like there's a little black here that shouldn't be here, so I'm just gonna rub it off with my finger. It's not a big deal. And just blend until you see what you like. You can blend forever, you can blend for 2 seconds. If you're totally fine with it being harsh and crazy, then go with it. It's totally up to you. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with that same shading brush that I used for the black, and I'm gonna go into the purple shade Indigo, tap off the excess, and we're gonna put some right where the pink and the black meets, just to give a little more of a transition. She-Hulk has some purple, so we want to really incorporate that. Next, we want to take the smudger brush, go back into the white shade Pearl, and we're going to just stamp some of it on the bottom of our eyelid, not the whole thing, just the bottom. So that way when we put on eyeliner, you can see it. And to give a little contrast. Stamp a little bit more, and it's funny, it makes it look kind of shimmery goldy green, and that wasn't on purpose, it just happened. Next, we are going to take our eyeliner, and we are just going to line our eyes real quick. I'm taking it out just a little bit. Okay, then you're going to take that and you want to put it in your waterline. Pull it down. Slap it in there. It's fine if it looks messy. We're going to smudge out the bottom line anyway. So going back with our shading brush, you're going to very lightly tap into the black Eclipse again, tap off the excess, and we're going to very lightly put some under our eye. And this looks horrible like on my normal skin, but on green skin it's really gonna pop. It's gonna look like a really good contrast. And to give it a little more She-Hulkiness, I'm gonna go back into the purple shade Indigo and put some below the black and just back and forth like brushing motions. And if you need more purple, like now's the time you can see where you're going and you could put a little bit more here. If you need more pink, you can go back with your Morphe brush and smack more pink in there. You can really build up what you need to once you see what you have going on. All right, the last thing I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it really fast, is pop on mascara, because hopefully that is sort of self-explanatory. Alright, that is it for this She-Hulk look. Hopefully it looks pretty cool. Hopefully it works out and looks really good against green skin. But I think it's pretty rad. I think it's gonna pop really good against green skin. Alright, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was a little eye-opening. Gave you a cool idea for a cool look. I'm always down with requests. It, makes me motivated, so slap them down in the comments. All right, now go have yourself an awesome day. Bye.